miss any of the action, pick up your tickets at the box office today. Remember, Magic fans, we have tickets available for upcoming home games. Stop by the ticket booth to get more information. The National Basketball Association and the Orlando Magic are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any destructive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures,
and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Paolo Banchero.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Inside, we have Giannis Lopez. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's the doctor in at the 2. Well, Grant, we're near the middle point of the year now. At what point do coaches start looking at limiting the minutes of their stars?
You know, each game is really the determining factor for how that plays out. So, when possible, you keep your stars in there for close games and get them some rest when the outcome isn't in question.
Back to Suggs. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Here's the doctor. Yep, count it.
Yeah, Kuzma has gotten pretty good at this, spotting those open guys who are prepared to shoot.
And the Magic with possession. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
And he makes a first. Clark, the Magic winning the Southeast Division last year. A bit of a surprise to some.
Yeah, I agree. I was surprised as well, but you know what? That young group came together and is a bit ahead of schedule based on the typical trajectory of that kind of young team. But they've got a great, exciting core led by 2022 first-round draft pick, #1 overall pick, Paolo Banchero. And that's a solid foundation to build around, folks.
And the shot goes. The doctor's got 8.
Assisted by...
And here are the Magic now. Pass to Batase. Rejected by Lopez.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
The doctor. Count that one. 10 points for him.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Suggs against Lillard. Suggs with the bucket.
He's taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's the doctor. He's got 10. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, the doctor in that last game against the Spurs was all business. He dropped 27 points and drilled a few from outside the arc, helping open up the floor. He showed just how reliable he can be when his role on the floor is expanded. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, got it. We saw him play in attack mode the other day. We'll see if he can keep it up in this one.
I think he can. A repeat performance should be no problem for him.
I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Now here's Anthony. He had 9 points in his last time out.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's the doctor. Orlando with the rebound. 1:33 left in the first. Lillard against Suggs. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Suggs outside. Nice move. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career. Boy, I like Suggs. Gave him, make him pay for it.
Here's the doctor. He's got 14. Here he goes, and is blocked. On the wing, Suggs, guarded by Trent. Shot's good by Black. And that ties it up.
Boy, nice pass that time by Suggs. I love his composure and presence.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the doctor. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Suggs surveys the D. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Doctor. Porter from outside. Drains the triple.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Completely new group for the Bucks. Here's Orlando. They're on a 17-5 run. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team. They want to dominate the competition on another level.
It's Suggs and Anthony at the 1 and the 2. Goga Bitadze is out there with Paolo Banchero. And it's Black in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. A minute 58 left in the first half. The doctor, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Banchero. Pass to Green. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's the doctor. Jacks up a 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. The doctor's got 19 points.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Anthony. He has 7. Banchero in the post. Green covering. They get the rebound. Banchero delivers inside.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
Well, you look at Lillard. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And this year's contest is really shaping up to be one to remember. Plenty of dead-eye shooters on that list so far.
And lots of guys have a three-point shot now. But this list is really the cream of the crop when it comes to putting up long-range bombs.
Up top, Suggs. 23 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Now here's Porter, trailing by 5. Lopez passes to the Doctor. And another miss by Milwaukee. The 3 from Suggs. No good that time. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Magic leading by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Milwaukee Bucks.
In a tight game like this, free throws could be the difference. It would help if they could get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it? And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
The NBA has a lot of great athletes.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we...
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restriction. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's the Doctor in at the 2. The Doctor, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Banchero surveys. At the arc, Banchero finds his mark.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
One thing this team loves about Jalen Suggs, he is one tough guard, Clark.
Hey, he was the state football player of the year in high school. And you don't just forget about how to be tough when you've done what he's done on the gridiron. And it translates extremely well to the hardwood. I think he's one of the better on-ball defenders in the league right now.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in.
Number 19, shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
Here we go, fans. It's the one and only 4-0-7.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for the Bucks. And with the new year just behind us, some impressive new careers starting in the NBA. Our race for Rookie of the ends up going with a new group. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the doctor. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 4 assists in the game. Now here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Orlando ahead. They're up by 4. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Mo Wagner. He's out there with Wendell Carter, and it's Black in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Orlando leading by 4. Pass to Joseph. Outside Carter. Here's Black. Wagner with a screen on Prince. Three-pointer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The doctor. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Harris is checked in for Orlando. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Damian Lillard's checked in for Porter Jr. Antetokounmpo finds Prince. Here's the doctor. Out to Lillard. To the paint. For 3. And it's Prince with the 3.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Now here's Harris. Defense right on him. Here's Black. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. In close. Antetokounmpo delivers.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness.
MP, come on. We can still win this thing.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by Lopez. And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Bucks. The Doctor. Pass to Kuzma. Here's the Doctor. And it's Milwaukee scoring again. Magic leading by 3. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And Caro no good. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. The 3, Anthony. The rebound by the Bucks.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within 1. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. .46 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Suggs. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late. With the big-time and one, this is now a 2-possession game.
Huge moment here.
Have to stay calm in these situations.
The Doctor. Count it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Anthony, left side. And it's good.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're losing by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
And he's unable to get the second one. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. From deep, he connects.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.